Greetings, sophisticated intuition here with your June general messages. This is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. All right, Spirit, what energy is coming towards Sagittarius for the month of June, please? Ooh, okay, there's too many. Fire over there. Mercury want to show up. Okay, there's one, please. What energy is coming towards Sagittarius for the month of June? Okay. Okay, very much so. All right, let's see what comes out here. What energy is coming towards Sagittarius for the month of June? Okay. All right. What energy is coming towards Sagittarius for the month of June? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, Sagittarius. All right. Clarify. Why? Okay. Why? Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me put one of these on there. Let's see. What energy is coming towards Sagittarius for the month of June? Woo. Probably the first time it just gave me one, too. Fluke. All right. Okay. All right, Sag. You're the first out the bunch. Had to be one. Pluto. Transform. This death energy. There's an ending. All right. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of not showing up in the light on my side. Anyways, this is death energy. Something has to die to be reborn. I should say it's rebirth energy. Okay, Sagittarius. There's an ending. There's a death of something. Not necessarily a person. I'm not picking that up. Okay. Now, maybe for a few of you, maybe a pinch. But this is not reconcilable. That's the way I pick this up. This is closure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The Hermit. You need some time alone. Whatever this was, whether it was a job, because I see that here to some degree, or it was a relationship. You need some time to yourself after this, okay? Because with that Hermit energy was clarified the Four of Cups. It's time to review what you wasn't paying attention to, okay? If it was your relationship, even if the other person, the significant other, wasn't, did something, infidelity, whatever, wouldn't help you clean up, whatever the situation was, you pointing the finger, three more pointing back at you, right? So in the month of June, Sagittarius, you need to review what you missed, okay? And the only way for you to do that is to spend some time alone, the Hermit energy. So man, everybody in the house, I just want to tell you that. You can go run back. I think there might have been two that Spirit was like, go ahead, go outside. So it's two major zodiacs outside having a grand old time. Everybody else is in the house. So you don't have to be in your house, but it is recommended that you spend some time to yourself, reflecting, reviewing before you come back outside and proceed. Whatever this is, a job, a relationship, I don't see reconcilable reuniting in this situation. I see this as a closed chapter of your life. Because then, while you're spending that time alone, so we're talking about June, I think this may carry over. It all depends on what the situation is, right? If you was in a relationship for 10 years, you're not about to be over this in 3 weeks. Okay, baby? Listen, take your time with that. Day by day. If you was employed with somebody for forever, you're not going to just, obviously you're going to try to find new employment as soon as possible, but there's a trauma and a healing that has to happen when you separate from an employer, just like with anything else that you separate from. So take it day by day. Don't rush this process, Sagittarius, whatever it is. If it's a child that an adult child that you're having a falling out with, whatever the situation is, because it is buried, okay, or needs to be buried. Two of Wands. Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Life was great. Life was with this person. Life was with this employer. Life was with this business. This was the direction I was headed in. How do I continue forward on my destiny? Where am I going? She got the map out. I know I need to go, but where? Well, take some time to meditate on that. Four of Swords, okay? Again, that at-home type energy. She's in her nest, right? Or at least where you feel safe and where you feel comfortable, okay? Your heart's outside your body right now. This is a blow, Sagittarius. I can't lie to you. I'm a Sagittarius. It's making me nervous. I ain't gonna lie. This is a blow, okay? Ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. All right? It's not even tower energy, so it didn't come up unexpected. That's why I said you got to go back and look and see, well, what did I do actually to bring this in? Because I played just as much a part as the person, the business. Five of Pentacles. Do me a favor, Sagittarius, whatever this is, okay? Do not let it consume you. Don't let it consume you, okay? Face your fears. I'm saying, I feel like I'm about to contradict myself just a little bit, but because Sagittarius doesn't like to be restricted. I told you to stay in the house. You're going to probably do the opposite. Well, good. Don't just stay in the house. I feel like I want to contradict myself a little bit, or contradict spirit. I feel like I have to tell you that, like, don't let this consume you. This Five of Pentacles is that lack mindset. This is impoverished, you know what I'm saying, mindset. Again, some of you are losing your job. Eight of Pentacles is what clarified it. Okay? Others of you, this message has a two-part to it. It's like somebody you put outside in the cold, or you were put out in the cold, or you've been feeling depressed, or like you have, like you just, I'm getting like somebody who doesn't feel like they have anything left to give. That's what I'm getting here with this Five of Pentacles. Well, the encouragement is Eight of Pentacles. Give it anyway. Put effort and energy. Build yourself back up. Okay, this is a very selfish energy. Okay, this is not put effort and energy back into this thing that you lost. This is put the effort and energy into yourself to rebuild yourself. Okay, it's work. It's doing the work. How do you get from here to here? You do the work. Okay, yeah. Two of Wands is over here. Again, this it's going to resonate with some people. It's not going to resonate with others. But I do feel like whatever it is that is over, that has closed the door. Remember, when one door closes, another door opens. This is the opportunity here. Okay? You get to choose your destiny now. It almost feels like your destiny was somewhat tied to this other person or other, you know, this other thing. All you was doing was going to work for them. Well, now they're not there. So, or now you don't work for them. So you get to work for yourself. Okay? So it don't feel good. Okay? It's a challenge that arises, it feels like, for you, Sagittarius, in the month of June. But you are one of the zodiacs that overcome and persevere better than anybody I know. Because why? Because you always look at the glass half full rather than half empty. So it's not going to take you long to flip this around. However, it feels like a blow. And the thing is that it's like, I don't want you to do this, but you are beating yourself up about it. Okay? Because you feel like once you know, do the review and you have to take accountability and responsibility for the part that you played in it, then you might feel like you need to beat yourself up, but you don't need to beat yourself up. Okay? You just need to take what you have learned about yourself, decide whether or not you want to keep those parts or discard those parts, and then grow from that. Okay? It's called shadow work. It's called learning how to love yourself. Okay? Orion and Sunshine want to chime in. Yeah, over here. well, I guess, Three of Swords. Okay? You will heal. That's what I love about the Three of Swords. It's heartbreaking when the Three of Swords shows up, because that means that something was, you feel betrayed, or something did betray you. There might have been some third party energy, something that you feel got in the way. Doesn't always mean another person. Sometimes it's just work or money or something, okay, that caused the split. It's painful. But the beauty about it is when those swords come out, you will heal, okay? Pull them out one by one. Don't try to pull all three out at the same time. You might bleed out. Okay? 8th house, transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. I think I said that, to face your fears, right? Okay, so let's double down energy on that death energy, that transformational energy, that rebirth energy. Okay. And then I think I did show y'all this, but 2 of Wands again. It's time to choose which direction you want to head in now. Things have changed. Now what do you want to do? Okay. I get this. I just got how it resonated in my personal situation. Now I don't read for me when I do this, but I can see that. I can see how it resonated in my personal situation, because if you follow me, then I like to use examples that can help. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with y'all in just a moment. But love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Okay. This is just a reminder that because disappointment can cause you to feel like you're less than or unworthy, right? So let me give you a personal example as quickly as possible to help you tie this in. My only goal this year was to move, to buy a house. That was my only goal. I poured lots and lots of money into this goal. Clean up and correct credit errors. Worked hard. Even picked up a second job for a short time, because baby. Trying to do everything I could. My biggest mistake was I didn't give myself enough time. My lease was expiring and I started the process late. Because this goal possibly could have still been attained if I had given enough time. Less than, I would say, maybe 5 weeks into this, before it's time, 5 or 4 weeks, no, it was 4 weeks, I discovered and found out that there was something on my credit that didn't even belong to me, that was stopping me from everything. So all the money that I did, all the things that I did to clean up, all the work and effort and energy that I put into something, invested in something, to one of my biggest goals of the season, was completely deferred because of someone else's mistake. And the time to correct it, there was no money I could throw at the situation. I just had to go through all this paperwork and all this other stuff to try and get it fixed. And the time that it took to correct it was too late for me to be able to move successfully. So I had to sit with that disappointment, Sagittarius. So I sat with that disappointment. I mean, this was my biggest goal that I had in mind. And I mean, I put all into it. Okay. Neglected some other areas of life just so I could get this done. And to my surprise, there was a no. Big no. Almost a hell no. Okay. So I had to go and reflect. Okay. Learn a valuable lesson to pay attention to the details. Because I probably would have caught this way sooner had I been paying attention. But I was also living my best life in the process of this. All right. Figure out, okay, what I'm going to do next. Let me contemplate. Let me meditate. Let me see what direction what do we want to do now? All right. This ain't going to work out for you. Now what I want to do? Take some downtime, right? And I can sit and be pitiful. I can decide that I'm not worthy just because I got this big hell no. I can pick myself back up and keep working at it. Okay? So, that was a long example, but I hope that helps you resonate with what seems seemingly to occur for you in the month of June, Sagittarius. We also have this message from the Whispers of Love. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. Okay? Now, what I can say is that overall, seems to be a dead situation. So we talked about your romance or even career, whatever. It just seems like it's done. Okay? Somebody in the equation or something in the equation is done. They've done all the work. They don't have no more. It's good. Okay? This quality time that I feel like Spirit is asking of you is for you to spend time with yourself. Okay? And get to know yourself. Quite honestly, Sagittarius. Yeah, I cannot see the revival here. But hey, seasons change, energy changes. You're going to start to vibrate at a higher frequency once you get past the disappointment. So, who knows? But overall, I feel with that spend quality time together, I'm really getting for you to get to know yourself, okay? Or get to know the situation. Almost also, like, if this is resonating for you in like a career situation where you are now unemployed, that what you want to do in this time of unemployment is figure out what you want to do. Okay? You don't have to go back to the same industry. You can try to find a way to combine your hobby to make money. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, I think we've been here long enough. That is your message. Love and light.